EA Sports, in partnership with the United States Golf Association, so proud to spotlight golf's best amateur talent from around the globe. Today, we bring you coverage of the second round. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. A number of folks in contention, including our leader. That one looking good. It's in the fairway here to start round two. So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second for this par 4. Good soft hands. That is nicely done. This from about 10 feet. Oh, well, that is not what you want to see on the first hole. He's already thinking this better not be one of those days. Safely in. It's a par here at first, and he'll stay at -3. The second hole, a par 3 measuring 220 yards. In theory, it's a straightforward, though long, par 3. 2 bunkers left and short shouldn't be in play, but the hole does play deceivingly uphill, so a solid strike is a must. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Good putt there. It's in for par here at the second. And he'll remain right where he is. On to our first par 5 of the round, the 563-yard third hole. Bunkers dot the fairway on each side, and they're penal. But if you can avoid those, you'll find a wide, receptive green that will yield its share of 3s and 4s. And that, a well-placed bunker. It'll collect plenty of shots just like that one as this indeed rolls into the sand.
Well, the ball's finished up okay, but look how it got there.
We welcome in Iona Steven. This, a putt for birdie.
One thing I can say is it looks to be almost dead straight, but it's going to carry a good amount of speed as it hits that slope.
Got it there, but not quite on target. So that, safely in, it's a par here at the third. And he'll stay right where he is. Up next, we come to the par 4 fourth hole, which measures out at 443 yards. Beware that the rough is thick if you miss here, but a well-placed drive rewards you with our first real look at the Pacific, as you'll see that big expanse of blue and start to hear the crashing waves below. That is not the spot to be. Pretty shaggy lie here as he'll try to muster up something for his second. And this is looking really good.
Oh, just bludgeoned that one out of the thick stuff and inside 10 feet. Great shot.
Wow, this would be some 3 right here. Yeah, that's a well-played hole. It's a birdie here at 4. And following the opening 69, he'll get it to 1 under for his round here. We turn northward along the beach here at the 445-yard par 4 fifth. Like the previous hole, the landing area is a narrow one, and it doesn't get much easier from there. The green's protected by a big bunker on the right, and be careful because those onshore breezes like to push the ball that way. They call that position A. That's going to be right down the middle. Second shot now from right at 100 yards.
That's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today.
Good effort, but that'll run 2-3 feet past the hole. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll stay a couple of shots off the lead. The second par 3 of this front side, another long one, this 6th hole measuring out at 217 yards. That voice in your head will be telling you, don't go left, because if you do, you'll be down the cliff and onto the beach here by 5 Mile Point. All right, you don't have to catch it on the middle of the face every time. That's on the middle of the dance floor, and a birdie putt coming up. Iona's down there. This for birdie.
Yeah, it's a long putt, so pace is important, but there's not a whole lot to it. I fancy the chances of getting this close.
Yeah, that's good putt. That was a slippery one, but that's well done. Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th. and he'll remain 3 shots off the pace. We head away from the coast now due east as we come to the par 4-7. A big wide fairway should make the tee shot manageable, but from there, this 3-tiered clover-shaped green provides a lot of opportunities for 3 putts if that approach wedge is not dialed in. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. "70 yards, all that's left here for his second. Let's bring in Notabegay III for a look at birdie.
And I don't think he'll want to deviate from a straight-in read, just a little uphill.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he moves to 2 under for his round and -5 overall. The 8th hole here at Bandon takes us back toward the ocean. It's a par 4 at 385 yards, so it's not a long one. If you can successfully navigate or vomit over those 2 fairway bunkers, you could leave yourself with not much more than 50 yards or so for your approach. Oh, this is going to be way down there. What a display of power and precision off the tee. On the green here on the par 4 in 1. So step 1 is successful off the tee, but now work to be done here. A long one for eagle. Tracking the whole way. What a putt that was. It's down for an eagle. On now to the finishing hole here on Bandon Dunes' front side, the par 5-9. It's the longest on the course, measuring out at 585 yards. You'll find a handful of pot bunkers in the inopportune spots along the way. But if you can navigate your way around them, you just might wind up with a birdie putt.
What a way to feel. Eagle on the previous hole, just swinging easy and just stripes another one. You playing with house money?
really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Okay, good putt there for his par here at the 9th. That'll mean this is a 32 on the front, 4 under par. We begin the back 9 here at Bandon Dunes with a par 4 measuring out at the 380 yards. It's yet another hole where that blue ocean catches your eye in the distance beyond. This hole, fairly straightforward, but big hitters should take note of that pot bunker that sits about 30 yards short of the green. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. So the great tee shot left him here, now his second from relatively close range. Okay, not a bad lead, that's a good shot. A straightforward look here for birdie. Yes, rolls it right in. A birdie here at 10. And that's going to move him to 8 under. On to the 11th now, a par 4 at 452 yards. Best to keep it down the middle or to the right off the tee. That leads to an uphill second where you'll most likely have to take it right over that bunker that guards the front right portion of the green. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Tee shot found the fairway left. Now this, his second to the par 4.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
Now this for another birdie.
Yeah, and over a putt like this, you've really got to trust the fact you've banked the practice, you trust the process, and certainly trust the line.
Yeah, he had a pretty good run at that, but it won't go down. Still pretty good from there. So that brushed in for par here at 11, and he's going to remain at 8 under. They make their par 3s long here at Bandon Dunes. This one, the 12th, measures out at 238 yards. This one at least is slightly downhill. Areas of concern include that putt bunker short and left, and then the thicker stuff that comes into play if you knock it over the back. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll remain one shot back. We come now to the 13th, a 553-yard par 5. This hole reachable in 2. You may need to get lucky, though, on your drive, as rolling dunes could leave you with an uphill flyer lie or a tough downhill shot to contend with. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. What a good shot that is. Home and 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. Now maybe a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
Oh, that is a really good putt. Got it to throw out the anchor right near the hole. That's well done. Just like that, it's a birdie here at 13. And that is going to push him into the lead here on this Friday. On to a tough one now, the par 4 14th, listed at 390 yards. Pot bunkers are the worry here. There are 5 of them to contend with all told, and none are easy outs. The green is a narrow one as well, with a good amount of tilt from back to front. And that one gonna wind up in the bunker. After a big drive, he'll dig in for a second out of the sand. All right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play. Chance now for another birdie. Oh man, the speed was spot on. A good putt, but nothing to show for it. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And this will stay a one-shot lead. Four holes to go as we come to the par 3 15th, measuring at 206 yards. Best to avoid the short right bunker, which is the deepest on the golf course. Putting one in the center of this plateaued green is not a bad play here. Okay, a friendly bounce there, and that will make its way onto the putting surface. Speed down the hill, going to be critical here on this putt for birdie. Nope. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th, and this will remain a one-shot advantage. This is one of the signature holes here at Bandon Dunes, the par 4 16. Some golfers play for the upper fairway, which gives you a bit of an angle to the green. Others, they stay down low, which is maybe a little safer. A third option is just to try and carry it over everything, but beware the pot bunkers and the gorse if you choose option C. Ooh, some big drives today. That might be the biggest of the bunch. The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second. Boy, all the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
Okay, that'll be a par here at 16, and he'll stay at -9. Feast or famine here on this par 4 17th at 405 yards. There are no good misses off the tee. Left has pot bunkers and thick gorse. Right with a long bunker and the side of a canyon to contend with. Best to just put one right down the middle, but that's easy for me to say. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. This is why you practice these shots from under 100 yards. You've bombed your drive. Now it's time for the touch shot. Zip one in there close.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Now this for another birdie. That one just gonna sneak on by. No problems there. That's par here at 17. And he's going to stay 2 clear of the field. On to the home hole to wrap up the round here at Bandon Dunes. And after battling to get here, isn't it nice to have a birdie hole to take you to the clubhouse? That's what we have with this 558-yard par 5. Simply avoid the bunkers off the tee, and you should have a good chance to reach this green in 2. Nope, that wasn't the right line, and he'll pay the price as this ball gonna run off the fairway and into the bunker. Want to make sure you catch this cleanly. His second to the par 5. Yeah, that's a good shot. Sand takes away any chance of going for the green in 2, but this is a nice recovery here to get back on track. Good chance at one.
Oh, I always knew that was going to be a good shot when it left the club face. What's that, 8 or 9 feet? Excellent shot.
A very makeable 8-footer for birdie. Oh, wow, just a hair off target. And those are the ones that'll drive you crazy. I said very makeable. Apparently, it's very missable, too. So a bit of a let